Greetings, my name is Andrew. I'm a producer, photographer and professional movie maker specializing in the area of good audio when it comes to... Guys, why is this thing always falling on my face? Can we change mic?
Okay, boss.
Okay.
Rolling. Action.
And I was saying when it comes to audio, it's truly... Why do I sound like so far away?
But you say change mic?
And not this mic. Guys, go get me the BOYA by-XM6, please.
Okay.
And finally, we have it, some great audio, all thanks to my favorite wireless lavalier, the BOYA by-XM6-S2. In this video and two more to come, I'll show you how you can use the BOYA by-XM6-S2 to get great audio in every video that you make. Let's get started. In this video, I'll dedicate to telling you the good points of the BOYA by-XM6-S2. Firstly, the size. Look at the by-XM6-S2 compared to the AA batteries. And being small is good because during movie making, you want to be able to hide your mic. So when the microphone is really small, you can clip them anywhere and stash them anywhere you want and still pick up great audio. And the second reason why I like this microphone, the concept of recording is easy, that your microphone must be closest to your subject as much as possible. If you look at what we did earlier in the intro, the microphone was away on the camera like so. That resulted in bad audio. So if you look at this, this is closest to me as possible. And that brings us to the third good point. If you look at it, you have a microphone on the transmitter and you also have an option to plug in a lapel mic, like what I'm doing now. So two options to one microphone. And that's really good. And that way I can decide what is the best way I want to pick up audio, on the transmitter or on a lapel mic. The next good point, the by-XM6 is truly versatile for a lot of kinds of videos, for vlogging, for interviews, for short films, because it comes with two transmitters and one receiver, which means that concurrently you can have an interview of two persons talking and all this coming into your camera without worrying about mixers and preamps and stuff like that. That makes recording audio for video very versatile and easy to use. Earlier on I mentioned about the microphone being very easy to hide during filming. This is made possible by this wonderful clip that is on the transmitters and the receivers. This will make it easy for you to clip to your belt, your pockets, your collar, and even to your female talent's bra at the back so that you can hide it effectively. And this clip can even fit on your camera's hot shoe and cold shoe slots. 2.4 GHz digital frequency, which means that unlike the analog system that you're used to on wireless lavalier, this is really minimal when it comes to interference. And the distance that you can get from this microphone is amazing. Let me show you what I mean. As you can see, I'm 100 meters away from my studio office and you can still hear me clearly. And hey, what are you doing in my office? That was really tiring running all the way back here. It's a no-brainer using this microphone. Look at this. TX means transmitter. This is where you clip to talent. This is how I always remembered it. T, talent. The RX is where you go to the camera. And that's it. If you look at the interface, it's truly simple. This button is to turn it on and at the same time to mute it. Plus to increase the volume, minus to decrease the volume. You have this on the receiver as well, which means that the talent and the cameraman can work coherently to determine the best audio. Now, having volume buttons on the transmitters and receiver is truly an amazing feature. Let me explain to you why professionally we need this. You have the talent being able to mute and adjust the volume on their transmitters. And the camera person can also do it on their receivers. And this is where you can play with the open mic and closed mic system. Let me give you an idea. If you're filming in an environment or an interview that you don't want to have so much of background noise, you can lower the volume on your talent's transmitters and then increase the volume on the receiver side or the camera side. That way you're going to pick up the minimal background noise. But let's assume that you're filming a documentary out in the nature and you want to pick up some bird singing sound in the background. Then you can reduce the volume on the receiver side and then increase the volume on your talent's transmitters. This is what we call professionally the open mic and the closed mic system. And the by-XM6-S2 having this feature, that's fantastic. Because back in those days, Daryl, only expensive wireless lavalier can do this, the open mic, closed mic system. And apart from that, look at the front. It has a very simple, easy to understand OLED screen which is just bright enough but not too bright. And it shows you the battery life, the volume that you set on your transmitters, and also the signal strength. And this microphone is smart enough to detect that if you're on a frequency that has a lot of interference, it will jump you to the next bandwidth and channel automatically. That's truly fantastic. When you take them out from the box, they are ready to use. None of those silly pairings and modulation and stuff like that. Truly love the out-of-box experience. 7 hours battery life, that's truly impressive. Being a vlogger and YouTube content creator, with 7 hours, that means I can shoot about 2 to 3 episodes of videos. And the best part is also that each of these transmitter and receiver can take charging from USB-C, which means charging them will be as easy as plugging it into your power bank or your computer USB ports. You see this jack here? This is an important jack because one of the most important things is for you to monitor audio, and some cameras don't come with a headphone jack. And if you're not monitoring the audio, you wouldn't know whether you're picking up audio correctly. And with this on the receiver end, you can now plug this to your headphone or your earbud and you can hear perfectly what the transmission is like and the audio is like. So always monitor the audio. And here's the wonderful part about the BY-XM6-S2. Everything comes complete in a box package. You have the charging cables, you have the transmitters, the receiver, you have 2 fluffy windshields that you can attach to the top of the transmitters, and also 2 lapel mics. Which means that you don't need to go out and buy more things. The microphones come ready to use. And this, the price. The most motivating point for you to start owning the BY-XM6-S2, the price. Check out the price of the BY-XM6-S2 in all our favorite stores. It's truly affordable and it's economical for you to own a wireless lavalier system now. No reason for you to go out and get a wired microphone. And finally, just like me, the BY-XM6-S2 speaks 2 languages in its menu. 中文也是可以, or in English. Hey, thank you for watching this video. In the next video, video number 2, I'm going to show you how I use the BY-XM6-S2 to make an impressive sounding video. I'll catch you in video 2.